Yeah, you know me. I can't help it. I love this song. You know, the two songs he did with Joe Hooker happen to be two of my favorites. I Dare You and You Don't Know Me. The way Joe Hooker hit them hooks, oh, I was on the song from there. And then the beat go hard. But I'm only playing it for promotional use. Actually gonna kick back tonight, celebrate having my room to myself. Actually, when you got me a little something to celebrate. I don't drink much. I like the flavor. It's affordable. But cut it with my herbal energy. Herbal energy with a little sin in it. I got this room to myself, and I'm loving it. I'm truly fucking loving it. Like, I don't like how I got to this point. Like, really, I'd rather bro leave on a better note. But shit, he want to have a tantrum because he can't have his way. Oh well, fuck it. It's better you have a tantrum because you can't have your way than I have a tantrum because I'm paying too much money and not getting to do what the fuck I want. So I'm so happy. What up, man? Sure, I'm gonna celebrate this. I'm gonna go ahead and like live it up. I'm actually about to get back to being my little tech geek. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm about to get back to playing on all of this equipment on the table and start being a nerd again instead of just a working stuff. Cause now I got my room to myself, my nights to myself. There's no distractions. Okay. Gotta be careful not to hit the table. Good lordy. I need to get a better camera stand. Cause this little thing right here can't keep dropping the camera. There we go. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of this year being in here by myself, focusing on stuff I've been wanting to do for the longest. Which means you may have a study buddy soon. As soon as I get back in and, you know, familiar with everything and feel like I can be comfortable enough to actually be able to help somebody. Or I got some questions I think you might be able to answer. I ain't got the habit of doing like these videos with people just yet. Otherwise, I would let you go ahead and join in. What I'm supposed to do is push the little red thingy your bob, and then that how it go. Fuck it. Let's see. Okay. Righty. Oh, now you yeah shows up after I already pushed the button. Oh, so that's
What up with you, man?
how it works. What's up, man?
Not much, man. How you been?
Like I said, good. Yesterday I was bored out of my mind. Night before that, not as much. Waiting to see when the nigga was gonna show up, but now he got all his stuff. I saw him go to work this morning. I said, "What up?" Yeah, like he's still mad, so I'm happy. I ain't gotta
Right,
worry about my nerves. You know, lonely for the most part, but I got my electronic babies.
right. Yeah, man. Still going to school and doing what I can right now,
You
man. At
know, you
school, and
still got me
it's
tripping
crazy.
out, man, about your school.
Right? They
You
want to
pay
teach
for
me.
when I've been studying for free.
It's not that it's required. It's required video watching. Like it's not. It's my curriculum. It's not
You
my
paid all of that
mandatory.
money for the tests, exams, and the curriculum.
Yeah, to get certified.
The
Yes.
material's already free.
Yeah, but I it's to get certified, man, and
Yeah.
that's what I need. I need the certifications.
I hear you. But you know what happened to the Microsoft Certified System Engineer certification? You know it don't exist no more, right?
Yeah, mine's for the game business and esports though.
Yeah, it's only for a limited time.
That's all right. Game industry's booming right now, so you know how that go.
Yeah, it's the new crack.
Yeah, especially with Call of Duty Season 2 just dropping. You know that's my shit. Oh, I got a
I don't fuck
PS5
with
now.
Modern Warfare, but I am partial to Call of Duty. I like the retro warfare.
The new Modern Warfare 2, it's like that.
What they went retro?
Man, they did their damn thing on it. It is
Okay.
like that. It is highly recommended if you get an opportunity. Shoot,
You know why
shot,
I'm
play it.
Modern Warfare though, right? When I was in the
Why?
back cave, motherfucker kept waking me up in the jungle shooting and snapping at campers. So that's my whole beef with Modern Warfare. I've never played the game, by the way. I played Call of Duty though.
Right.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. It's highly recommended. It is highly.
Oh hell no. No. I'm dealing with my own struggles with video game addiction. The shit they selling now for 50 a pop is like crack. I ain't got time for that, man. I'm gonna tell you like that. I ain't got time for that. I'd rather build the game than get people strung out than get strung out on the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you yourself don't get strung out on it, how you know they gonna like it?
I need a salary to fuck with it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
If I ain't getting paid to fuck with it, I cannot fuck with it.
So remember how we was talking a while back about the iOS and messing and seeing what's up with Apple software and stuff and their securities? I got a new iPhone. I got me and my old lady a new iPhone through Verizon, and so far the system is it's holding up. It's holding its own, especially the new iOS 16. It's doing what it's supposed to.
It's still new?
Yeah, but I haven't found too many bugs with it.
Still new.
Yeah, but compared to the other versions, I haven't found maybe. All right, there may be like 2 or 3 security protocols that they need to patch up, but other than that, it's for what it is, for as new as it is, it's not bad.
As far as I'm concerned, an iPhone is a movie camera. As far as I'm concerned, iPhone's a movie camera. It's not a fucking phone. It's the movie camera. And also, from where I've been fucking with my Galaxy, this S21, them bitches ain't far behind.
Right.
I gotta say it like that. They ain't far behind.
We're live on Facebook, sweetheart.
Windows is out of the running. I know that for sure. The Windows Phone is dead.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's been dead since Nokia had it.
They ain't been trying to keep up or nothing.
Nah. Nokia said no. That's dead, man. The last Windows phone I had was a Nokia Lumia 525 or something like that, or 1020.
How long ago was that?
Dude, you were drinking. We were drinking.
Oh shit! That is a long time ago.
So like, it's just one of those things, man. Like, you look back now at what we have now compared to what we had back then, because back then the Windows phones were the new hotness.
Because it was so easy to flow from laptop to phone.
Exactly. But now it's to the point where Samsung is taking over everything, or Apple has taken over everything.
Actually, Samsung's next in line. Apple got the security and the cameras on lock. Pixel is coming in with the cameras, and then their little Wi-Fi thingy about. But the Pixel, that is Google. That is Android.
Yeah. And now
that ain't nothing else but Android.
But now, if when you say that, if Apple and Google was to team up, they'd crush it.
They can't.
If they were, they'd crush it.
That's a monopoly charge. They can't.
That's the problem. You know, if they
Like
if they
when
were able
Bill
to get
Gates had to bail out Steve Jobs, and then Jobs had to turn around, work a deal with him to keep him from catching the case. They can't.
Yeah.
That whole situation right there made it known that you can't. No, y'all got to respectfully battle each other because it's that monopoly charge, the felony nobody wants.
Facts. Big facts.
Now, niggas in the hood
I
get
don't
a
even think that's
kingpin
a
charge in a
felony. I think that's
heartbeat.
a federal,
But motherfuckers with millions ain't trying to see that felony.
Facts. Big facts.
To tell you the truth, most niggas in the street gotta get up on the phone now.
Yeah.
Dope game dead.
Yep.
Motherfuckers start buying dope with Cash App. Dope game is dead. You see that too, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck is you gonna buy drugs with electronic money? You're trying to erase a paper trail. You can't use electronic cash.
That's the same thing. What have you been looking up about Bitcoin? You heard anything good about it?
Oh no, I ain't even bothering with it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's cool and all, but man, the cryptocurrency is on a come up. It is on a come up.
I'm more thinking NFTs.
That is the biggest come up right now. NFTs
are
the biggest come up right now.
It's starting to get, its little whiskers on. It's about to be too old to come up on. It's about to be just another regular good job.
Yeah.
Real talk. Now, you caught it in the first 3 years, it was a come up. It's
Big
past
fact.
3 years old.
Well,
you
I don't
gotta
know.
get on that
I still
the
think
first
that it's
two.
got a lot of potential with it.
That's the thing. Like I said, if you are an early adopter, if you jump on it when it's still bleeding edge, that's the come up.
Yeah.
Now we're halfway standardized. You seen Snoop Dogg?
Mm-hmm.
You seen Method Man? You see how they're rocking the NFTs?
Yeah.
They're standardizing it. Now it's about to be a regular job.
Right.
To go into music and art and being artistic, the NFT is the new form. That's just
right.
That's the thing. It's the new standard. It's not a scam. It's gonna be solid. You can do a little something, but we got what, 3-4 more years? If I'm not mistaken, I gotta double check when they first really started hitting. But we got like another 3-4 years before your profit margin shrinks, and it's just another regular job that you can enjoy. They redoing the economy with this whole techno thing. People getting paid to play smartphone games with gift cards.
Yep.
We in Ready Player One now. You know that.
I'm ready for Ready Player One. I want something like that for real.
It's here.
The new PlayStation VR just dropped today, matter of fact. PlayStation
That's
VR
what I'm saying. Ready Player One is here now.
Yep.
It started off with people getting paid to test games. Now we give them gift cards to play, bullshit games. Yeah. I tried that misplay. Man, I ain't been working on it hard enough. But basically, that is the entry level to the whole Ready Player One world. Right. Now, when you get your money up to get the VR and everything, then you're fully in the fucking movie. We just ain't got the Oasis. We got Metaverse and Metaverse.
Yeah, but I'd love the Oasis. That just looks phenomenal. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna have my kids watch Ready Player One.
Why do you think we got the Metaverse and Metaverse? That's the Oasis in current today time.
Speaking of video games, I need you to go ahead and check this out. I know you fuck with them. I know you fuck with it. Suicide Squad.
Oh, hell no.
Come on, man. Don't tell me you don't fuck with Suicide Squad, bro.
I watched the movie, man.
Okay. Well, they got a new game that just dropped. That's dropping.
Hell no.
I believe May.
Hell no.
And it's listen to the title. You ready for this? Listen to the title. It's gonna fuck your head up. You ready? Suicide Squad versus the Justice League.
Bullshit.
They have to kill the Justice League in the game.
Bullshit.
Bro, I'm telling you, it looks so
okay.
real.
The best thing about that is you get to play your favorite characters.
Yes.
And you get to beat up on your other favorite characters.
They've got
end of the day, that's bullshit, man.
You got Harley Quinn. You got Captain Boomerang. You got what's the dude that's the shark? What's his name?
Hold up. Are they doing everybody that's ever been on Suicide Squad, or they just running the first lineup from the first or second movie?
First right now, first lineup is Harley Quinn, the shark dude. I can't remember his name.
That's the second movie.
And Captain Boomerang and Deadshot.
No, that's the first one.
Minus the shark. The shark's from the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was popular in the second one. He kind of stole the show.
Yeah, big facts. But they got that going, man, and it looks real well rounded.
Of course. The Unreal Engine, the latest Unreal Engine, first off, and then Unity finally got its bugs stabilized, and then there's some other shit out.
Say hi, hey bug.
We don't even talk about Blender, but Blender's still in the game.
Oh yeah, Blender is still in the game.
But like I said, with the Unreal Machine, the latest one, and then when Unity really got their bugs out and stabilized, you know, if you got the time to work on it, you can do it.
If you invested in Unity when it first came out, honestly, you'd be a billionaire right now.
It ain't too late now.
It is.
It just costs more.
It just costs more. That's all it is. But for motherfuckers like us growing up in that era when it was when it started from the bottom.
Now my advice is stick with Blender and Unreal, because I think they're still affordable. I gotta look at it, but I think they're still affordable.
I'm not sure.
Plus, Unreal ain't going nowhere. That Unreal Engine, it's like Blender. It's locked in. Now, Unity being the young cat in the game, it's earning its reputation.
Right. There's too many indie platforms using Unreal engines. There's too many. Don't get me wrong.
And it's for the same reason why Blender's out there. If you think about it, it's for the same reason Blender's out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think people do movies more with Blender than video games.
Yeah, they do. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of YouTube channels and a lot of YouTube influencers that I've seen, they're using more Blender than anything that I've seen.
It's hard not to go with the open source option, especially when you ain't got a lot of money to start on the big shit.
Big facts. Like as far as anything goes, man, like big shout out to Network Chuck. I've learned a lot from him, from doing a lot of my schooling and everything else. And I mean, I know you, like you said, you've watched him, you've seen him, you know, you follow him. And with him,
I gotta start watching more of his shit because I gotta actually work on doing the networking part. My main thing, man, machine hacking. I hack a machine account. Okay, right. I don't do online accounts. I avoid online accounts at all costs.
Right.
I done learned how to crack Wi-Fi. That shit's fun with scripts. That shit is fun with scripts.
I told you it was. When I was there, I told you it was.
But I'm rusty as fuck. I ain't done it in like years now. But that shit was fun.
Right.
Time consuming, yet fun. Right. Okay. And then I got into the Python, which really was fun. And then the web pages, getting the fundamentals got me comfortable with it, but I still need to practice more. And Bash, Born Again Shell is my shit, man. That Born Again Shell is my shit, man.
Right.
I spend more time writing scripts and Bash on my Ubuntu or my Arch than I do fucking around with the other languages I know.
So do you mess with Kali? Do you like Kali Linux?
I ain't been on it since I did the aircraft.
See,
but that's the band. Bro, that's the band. That's the granddad Ubuntu. That shit's so stable. I need to get back into it, but I'm in the grandbaby with Ubuntu. Right now, my current system is running Linux Lite. Like the desktop, I had to move the internal Ubuntu over so I can put the Linux Lite into the Lenovo. I just haven't shut down Linux Lite to go back to the Ubuntu. But I'm about to transfer that from USB, put it inside of the Flex. And then once I clear the space on the USB, I think I'm going to make a partition up there just to put all my Facebook videos. It's about time I start working on my actual content.
Right. I mean, yeah. But I wanted to join your live, man, and let you know what I mean? See how we can co-work, Just,
Of course.
that's all.
Like I said, I'm about to get back in geek mode, so we're probably gonna do a whole lot more projects.
That's fine with me. Invite
What are you
me.
doing on the NTF scene?
Nothing right now. I have to get a computer. I have to find
So you
a
need a
computer.
workstation set up first.
Yes, I do.
Have you
Right now I'm only doing.
browsed any of them yet? Have you set up a wallet?
Yes, I've got Coinbase and I've got blockchain. Those are the only ones I've got right now. I haven't really done much. Like I said, I'm on my phone.
You've been preoccupied.
Yeah.
Well, oh shit. Oh shit. I think I have my blood alone. That shit ain't mixed all the way well. And I ate 3 nuggets in a row.
Oof.
Oh shit. Okay, what about the stuff? Oh yeah. When you finish your classes, I think we should do like a workshop on NFTs. Basically, just to get up to speed on the market where it is with the most recent information, and then start production.
I'm down.
Because I need to get Notorious Entertainment started sooner or later. I want to be sooner than later, but like it's gonna be more later because I still ain't went to courthouse to get to the name and all of that shit yet.
Right.
I need to hire somebody to go do that for me, but right now the company too small. I'm the only nigga in the company.
Well, like I said, man, we can collab together, brother, and see what we can manage.
You know when we start collabing, we gotta get a company moniker though.
That can be done.
It has to be done. The way things are now in our current economy, in order to be grown, you got to get incorporated.
Right.
What we knew in the last millennium as being an adult, it don't count no more. Due to the iPhone revolution with the movie cameras, and then COVID-19 unlocked us all down to the point to where we got to learn how to use our smartphones as business tools instead of just entertainment devices. Which means now the way the economy is set up with the Bitcoin being locked in as the new currency, but hasn't fully blown out the fiats yet, we got to really start gearing up our paperwork. Even when you get in a relationship, you got to look at that. That's not a marriage. That's a partnership. And you really got to put a lot of shit on paper and document damn near everything you do.
How you doing, Chris?
Life used to be what we so comfortable with, man. We got to put that away with our childhood. Because now the way like the techno economy is, well, you just got to fly straight. There ain't no more room due to the electronic eye and the face recognition. There's no room to be under the table, off the books. You got to put everything down and walk strong. You got to build legacy instead of being a shadow.
Right.
And, you're long overdue like I am. We can't deny that. Now you got these babies walking around looking like you, acting like you. You definitely got to jump on top of that.
Right.
Like, it's not even about you learning it right now. It's more about you setting up a program to where you teach them to take over. You're just learning it to teach them, so they take over from there. And then once they join in the fun, then we really get to the point where we're having fun. I still want to have kids.
Right. Sorry, I had to switch my
work
Wi-Fi
with parents right now to get myself prepared for when I get somebody pregnant. Because, like, real talk, shit's different now.
It is.
Shit is so fucking different now. Kids don't go to schools. They get tablets.
Yeah.
That right there in itself.
Speaking on that part, speaking on that situation, man, my oldest son, Caleb, he, which is standing right here in front of me.
Like I said, you got little ones running around acting like you now.
Well, see, you understand too, back in the day when we were growing up, third grade, we knew about, the United States history. We knew about certain state capitals.
Was because our information was limited.
Yeah.
We didn't have the internet fully in our hand like that. It was
But they're
there,
not
but
even.
we didn't have it in our hand like that.
But in the school systems now, they're not even learning that. They're not learning the social studies or the history or anything like that. Say hi, Caleb. We're live on Facebook.
But
he got big, ain't he?
Yeah, they don't stop growing till they die. When they stop growing up, they grow out.
But I mean, it's ridiculous because it's I don't know, man. It's just one of those things, dude.
You've been doing a lot of homework with them, haven't you?
Yeah, and the new math is just ridiculous.
You get what I'm
just retarded. Saying. Yeah, it's just retarded. I don't understand the difference between that shit. When we got as long as we get the correct answer, it's done. But you want us to draw it out doing y'all's method.
Man, let me put it to you like this. Most of the really good people in the last 20 years have been minding their business and take care of their own. And a way to where a lot of jackasses have changed things that the good people were looking forward to being there. And a lot of good people, try to be good, try not to cause no problems. While a bunch of jackasses campaign for this bullshit agenda we got going on all over the place. Yeah. From the media to the education. There's a bullshit agenda going on. Now, the religious people like to say it's the last days, it's the devil working overtime, no.
Speaking of the devil working, so you heard about the stuff going on in Chesapeake, right?
What? No.
Oh, you're ringing.
I'll call her later.
All right. Well, this is
sometimes I call, so I got to ignore her right now.
Right. Well, this is the thing. So you heard the Chesapeake stuff going on, man. They are having a Satan worshiping club. They came out with a Satan worshiping club. It's an after school program.
Hold up for a second. I gotta say this real quick because I was on YouTube scrolling through, and the way I do such diverse research, it fucks with the algorithm.
Right.
So the algorithm gave me this video that's supposed to explain how Yahweh of the Old Testament is written. And then they got this other video that pops up, like scroll down a little bit more, how Jesus is the devil. Now, I haven't watched these videos yet, but I can tell you right now, without even watching those videos, half the shit is going to be in the goddamn video. Because, like, real talk, the Bible made it clear to us that there'll come a time where good would be bad and bad would be good, and the false prophets will come by the multitude, and he'll have to raise up a few to set right the people. Okay? I ain't got time for shit. I want to keep this realistic, grounded in reality, our shared reality. I ain't got time to play with these narratives that are now too old to exist in this millennium.
Yeah.
And I have to say it like that because the way we didn't got so far off from the actual lessons, from the basic instructions before leaving Earth, we got so many people stuck in allegories and the fantasy and the warnings of what we're trying to avoid that now they think that's what they work for. Now, the way I see it, Satan can't be the bad guy when his job is to test out how good we gonna be. Now, if people want to worship a motherfucker testing the goodness of people, I can't knock it.
Right.
It's like, seriously, to a point. Okay, we have to accept the other side that we're not affiliated with or rolling with. Because, real talk, they said the existence of a non-believer validates the actual believer. And the battle done got fucked up. There's supposed to be a balance, some kind of balance. The Bible even says clearly, even sin and moderation. There's supposed to be a balance. There's supposed to be some type of discretion at a point. Now, I agree with you. They got school programs for satanic worship. Okay, I'm so glad we're opening our minds to really seek actual real knowledge, but we're also doing it kind of fucked up because we got so many different feelings out here. And I want to say feelings because a lot of people feel this way and that way, and there's nothing else behind these feelings besides the feelings that were provoked by someone else. And I've been dealing with a guy playing a lot of satanic music. And it shocked the fuck out of me that when DJ Paul said the book of life has already been written, who am I to amend it? This nigga got a fucking point now. Okay. Yeah. I had a dude catch me up here at on Indian River Turn on the Military Highway, and he gonna tell me that if I take his money and use it for something wrong, yada 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 yada, and then I pointed out what DJ Paul said, and then he also quoted something else that supported the same thing. And me personally, I think the dude was a little bit overzealous and he was kind of canceling out what good he was intending by being overzealous. But the point of bringing him up is that it has been proven in so many different ways and so many times that in order for the positive to really shine, we got to accept a tolerable and necessary evil. But we got too many people in their feelings about what's good and evil to where some people think real evil is good because it feels good to them. Right. And then you got some people that think real good is bad because of the hardship that builds character in them. And they don't want to build that type of character. And it's crazy. Like, things is really crazy. We done got real free and liberal in this land opportunity that we got to remember stupidity is an option. And sometimes we got to let the stupid be stupid. So we got good living examples and evidence of why to be wise. So on that whole program thing, I'm glad they finally fucking did it. I mean, they fucked up when they took the Bible about in school, but then they found out they could throw it back in. And now let's not be one-sided. Let's throw that shit in. I really believe that if they want to really get people to learn something in school, they got to get them to be more critical thinkers and look at things with more information and not so jaded. Right. So I'm kind of for it, but I ain't fucking with it either. I'm scared of another kid now for real. Hold up. This nigga can't buy a drink, can't pay no bills, but he can pick his gender. Yeah. And then can even pick what he want to believe in. Okay, it's kind of cool to a point, because if I was that nigga, I like to have some freedom of choice. But when I was actually that young nigga, I was taught that there's some choices you shouldn't take. Now, the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, they got several different stories in them that are rarely ever discussed in large groups or with large audiences. Right. That really help people figure out how to get through the shit we're going through now. Because there's nothing new under the sun, but whenever you go to some religious group, correct me if I'm wrong, but they only talk about 5% of the goddamn text. And that's only what's supporting their fucking agenda. It's rare that you're going to get into any spiritual or religious group that's really going through the whole goddamn text and applying the sections of the text that deal with real life situations. Most times, those religious books are just books of mass manipulation. I've been finding it harder and harder to call myself a Christian when I'm getting fed up with Christians talking to me like I don't know the fucking story. And then when I bring up more information and backstory on what they're talking about, they only know this book and they don't know nothing else related to that book. And real talk, that ignorance has made a lot of fools really rich, really popular, and really in the fucking money. Yeah. But people got to really start sitting down, listening, and talking to people, because the way the so in a great way, but it's amazing how shit's always fucked up before we really get to the good part. Like with my mom, I can't even say Facebook to my mom because all she knows about the bullshit on Facebook. But Facebook is a good launching platform for Jehovah's Witnesses. I can't even get to conversation about her and Jehovah's Witnesses on Facebook because she can't mix the oil and water. You know what I mean?
I feel that. And me speaking from experience and being a Jehovah's Witness, I mean, I understand, you know,
it's just like being
the
a
whole con.
Christian. It's just like being a Christian. You're given a certain way to think and feel about life.
Exactly.
And if you go outside of that, you're Lucifer now. You're the devil now. And like real talk, I've thought about that deeply. I've thought about that shit real deeply. Hold up, wait a moment. The forbidden fruit was knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
The devil got kicked out of heaven because he asked the wrong fucking question. How the hell is Jesus going to emancipate us from shame, guilt, and grief if they guilt tripping us and to kiss the nigga ass? It's like sometimes you gotta think for yourself and live for yourself. If you give your authority to other people, it's gonna be hard to enjoy life. A lot of people are really coming to terms with that these days, that they didn't given their authority over how they gonna live their life to this religion, this fictional character, this allegory.
Not to get off topic real quick, but we got a old school homie of ours in the lobby, in the live chat right now. I want to give a shout out to Alu. You know, Big Alu. Yeah, he just jumped in, man.
Oh, that's the picture that popped up.
Yeah, that's Mr. Alu, man. Long time no see, cuzzo. How you doing, brother?
I'm glad you pointed it out, because all I saw was a picture. I didn't see who sent it.
Yeah, I'm making sure, man. Like I said, I don't know if you heard me, Chris, man, but big shout out. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate it. And Sean, not to, you know, take over your little live or whatever, but I got
say something, because I've been running a monologue. You got to say something.
Well, I gotta let it be known, man, because I am going to school for, game business and esports, and a part of my schooling is creating a platform and speaking to the audience. And right now, that's another reason why I wanted to join you live and just to get that experience, because I know you have an audience as well. But I wanted to get that experience collabing with another individual, especially somebody that I'm comfortable with.
Say the truth. My audience has been shocked. Just in the last 7 days, I was on my way to work. One of my watchers caught me in person, and shit fucked me the hell up, bro. I'm not even gonna bullshit you.
Right.
When he ran up on me and started talking to me, I'm like, hold up, I know this nigga. This nigga know. But the way he came at me, like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute. I'm not used to this.
Right.
Let's slow it down a notch. I'm glad I'm already familiar with you, but the way he came at me, I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble now. I'm an influencer.
Yes. And that's a big,
right?
That's the biggest platform
the last
with
years of my life
University
trying not to be responsible or held accountable for influencing or being a devil's advocate to anyone.
Right.
And then I do these fucking lives and I done fucked up and fucked the whole game up. Fucked the whole game up, man. I gotta really think carefully how I talk now, how I carry things. I can't just be raw off the top no more.
Right.
So I gotta think about.
We're not used to that. We're used to the street mentality.
I am, but I ain't. It's like I am kind of familiar that I gotta be careful how I carry myself in these streets, so that way I don't get carried anywhere I don't want to be. Now this shit's online. It's been carried over to my online presence. I thought this is where I could just document shit on a server somewhere else that I can review later to deal with me working on myself. And then, no bullshit, when homeboy ran up on me, bro, and it's like, hold up, there's people actually paying attention?
Yeah.
People actually getting something from what I'm... Okay, this ain't for me no more? Okay. I got a crown on my head and I don't even like it. Like, shit, I don't like wearing a crown. I don't like this extra responsibility. I got struggles with taking responsibility for myself, and now when I go up here, I gotta realize, okay, it's not me, the son anymore. I gotta be me, the father. And it's like, okay, last time I checked, anything I nutted that, started to multiply an egg never made it out of the goddamn womb, never grew in a umbilical cord. So I ain't supposed to be parenting nobody without a salad. I gotta say it like that.
Well, see, this is the thing too, man. And another reason why I wanted to join your live is because you do lives on a regular. I've not done a
Somewhat
live
regular.
since
I'm trying
Facebook.
to get to the regular point.
Well,
My
see,
shit's
I've never done a live.
sporadic, but
I
consistently
tried.
sporadic.
I tried back in the day when it first came out. That had a lot of bugs. It just wasn't working. I want to get into this. I need to get into the whole going
You need
live.
to start working on your legacy for real, in real time.
And that's why I wanted to join, and I appreciate you for
don't
letting
live
me
your life.
join you.
You didn't had your fun. You ain't worried about your future. Now you got nuts looking at you like, nigga, you got to change this diaper.
Yeah.
Now you got this new perspective on life about, this is my legacy, getting on my fucking nerves with this stinky ass diaper. You got to look further than you've been doing. And you ain't never been scared of much. But this new challenge, it's a different ballgame. It's a different ballgame. There's a reason why I'm ducking it now myself. It's a new ballgame. And like I said, when homeboy ran up on me, it was like the way his behavior was different because he's been watching my videos. I've known this nigga for some time. But as I've been getting more consistent with my videos, I'm not realizing, I'm thinking it's just for mine. Even though I got it there public, I got it there for friends only. You know, I take a light consideration. And now I'm realizing that's not optional no more. That taking that light consideration. And you're in the same shoes now, aren't you? The way you look at life and how you carry life now, you can't take it so lightly anymore. And you're trying to have fun and still enjoy your life. So you got to look at what your options are. Right now, what you doing on Instagram?
Nothing. I don't really mess with Instagram because it's really a lot of spam. It's a lot of scam. And I honestly get on there just scan. I get on there really to laugh because of the scammers.
Entertainment purposes.
Exactly. Instagram for me is not a platform that I would like to use to reach to people, to stream or anything like that.
If you go to Instagram, you got to have a very focused and targeted aim in what you do up there. So you don't get confused with the bullshit.
Right.
Because like right now, what's keeping you off of Instagram? The bullshit.
Exactly. I mean, I did a few TikTok videos.
Fucking with that.
I did the TikTok videos, but it wasn't like nothing too extravagant. It was more along the lines of I played Call of Duty
on a TikTok video.
I don't give me the line to you. I don't know. The only thing I did was post a couple.
You've seen
the longest one I've seen, 3 minutes.
That's what I'm getting at. I can't fuck with it.
Right. Oh,
that's
live?
like doing
I don't know about live
instead of albums.
Right. Well, I mean, lives are different. They could be an hour, 2 hours, but as far as the video itself goes, 3 minutes is the maximum for TikTok.
I'm trying to say, NTFs are limited to 100 megabytes, right?
Right.
How much video is that? What quality of video is that?
It depends on the quality, and it depends. I mean,
but NTF is limited to 100 megabytes. They got to change that size eventually.
Yeah, most definitely.
I know collections should be larger, but individual NFTs, I think the limit that I understand right now is 100 megabytes. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, shit, that don't allow you to do a lot of video clips. That's like almost like less than TikTok. Damn near we at a 100 megabyte limit. Even with shitty quality video, just to give you some length on it.
Right.
I ain't playing with the actual numbers. I just, top of my head, estimating, you know, spitballing. And I do need somebody to double check that.
Right. If you have do you still have that tower?
The one you gave me?
Yeah.
The fat one?
Yes.
Of course. The server tower.
Does it work?
I haven't been putting it to work. It works. I just haven't been putting it to work.
Does
like real talk, I'm
load up onto a screen
you to ask about that. Yo, you got hard drives?
I can get some.
You
I don't
remember
have
which
any now.
ones fit in there, right?
Yeah.
You remember the spec on how much you can cram in there, right?
Yeah, I think it was like what was it?
That device would be perfect for our workstation for us to work on.
Yeah, I need something for school as well to continue to run what I need to run. So I got to put something up there as far as Kali Linux or Ubuntu or something.
I do have another one that's a little bit faster than that tower. Barry Olaf gave me. May he rest in peace. Okay. I'll probably my new text guy, but he got his wish to get the hell up out of here. So I'll throw another RIP out there for him. I think the speed on it is be good enough for you to work once you plug it into the internet. Like if you can get your pale ass over here to pick it up, I got both of the towers, and I need to make space in my room. So as soon as you can get over here to get the Dell, make sure you got the storage to set it up before you pull it up out of here. Because I want to be able to set up a remote access from my machine, the Lenvo, to that one. Okay. But I want you to hold it at your location.
Right.
And then the one that Barry gave me, I think it's like almost, I know it's faster than the Dell.
Right.
You can make that a classroom.
All right.
But
I gotta figure.
Still gonna need some fresh hard drives for all of these machines.
See, that's my thing.
And I want you to show up with enough to fill them to capacity.
Well, see, that's my thing too. Now that Cash Converters is no longer with us,
we got other options.
What are the other options? Please explain to me that I need to know. I'd love to know.
Man. FedEx and them are sending shit from the companies or the people. Like, it's a lot of web searching and shit. I don't want to do it my damn self, so I understand why you're hesitant.
No. Well, you also got to understand, too, funds are limited, so we got to work with what we got.
Actually, for real, if you think funds are limited, you're going to be cutting your own nuts. You got enough time to find a way to get this to work. Right. It's a matter of utilizing that free time when you ain't doing nothing to really Google search, go, whatever. Search where you can get the parts at the lowest price. It's boring. That's why I don't want to do it. It takes time. That's why I don't want to do it.
All right. Well, look, send me over the specs.
Somebody else to do it. I gotta be honest at why I'm asking somebody else to do it instead of me doing it my damn self.
Right. Well, send me over the specs so that way I know the exact.
So you don't remember the machine you gave me.
I've slept.
We're trying to fill up every slot on it with the most storage we can put in each slot. I think that's 4 stated.
Right now, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've slept since then, and a lot's went on since then.
It got 4 SATA plugs in it.
Yeah.
You know, you can use the fat drives because how big the tower is. Right. Or you can put the little laptop, little SATA drives in there.
Right.
But you want to try and make sure you can get 4. Okay? Then screw inside of that thing, plug into it. Plus, I understand I might take some pictures and send you some close-ups of the motherboard and the actual RAM I have with it now. Because you want to try to get as much as you can for as low as you can. As low as you can to fill in all 4 slots on that. That'll give it full server capacity as well as a workstation. And then the little one that Barry gave me, I think the processor might be twice as quick, or at least a couple gigahertz more.
Right.
But it gave me a little bit more performance because it's a little bit quicker. When you get the right specs on the RAM, man, it's only about taking your time and being patient. No, we got some deadlines to meet, but there's other things that'll come up and take care of that, you know? Because seriously, I've been wanting to do that my damn self for like 2 years now. And paying rent's been only thing that's been stopping me from working on any of this tech. And you do got enough room for both devices, right?
Yeah.
Monitors and keyboards too?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
All right. So, once you get the hard drives and the RAM to add into them, I'll clean the roaches out of the cases, install it, test it out. Then you take it home, set it up. All right. Well, I want to be able to do remote access to the server, but I don't got
might necessarily do that here. Just make sure there ain't no roaches leaving this hotel when you take the CPU.
All right. All right. Well, look, I appreciate you letting me join you live. I've got to get inside. I've got babies crying and everything else. Yeah, I'm about to start making dinner. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate the opportunity.
That's the life stuff. You live in a dream.
You know.
I want to be a family man, but you got to go do it now. I'll catch you later, man.
All right, brother. Well, thank you so much for letting me join, man. I'll holler at you some other time.
Oh, no problem. We ain't talked in a minute, so it's 2 birds, 1 stone.
Facts.
But quick question.
What's up?
Before you ask it, do I just hit the remove button or let you hit something that drops it to full screen?
I got you. As soon as I leave, it'll go back to full screen, brother.
Okay. Well, I'm about to get up out of here anyway.
All right. Well, thank you again. And I appreciate you, Alu, for dropping by. And I appreciate you, Chris, as well. Thank y'all.
You know, I ought to fuck with Alu because we supposed to been doing like something like a live show or something years ago with the Dirty Boy Entertainment. And I'm glad he popped in because we can make him type in when we're going to get around to actually doing some Dirty Boy work.
Facts.
You want to come by on that show too?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely down. Whatever, man.
All right. Go ahead and take care of the family. Catch you later, man.